Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Christ Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this is the weekly Twin Flame Energy Check In. Now, this isn't specific to any one person or any sign, but this is specific to the Twin Flame connection. Okay. So please take what resonates and leave the rest on the desk. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit because it wasn't meant for you. But if you would like something more personal to yourself, you can contact me at cursecall@gmail.com, or you can jump on, there's two links in the bottom of my Facebook, or the bottom of my YouTube channel, sorry. One is my Facebook, and the other one is to my Patreon page. So whatever link works best for you is the one that you can get a hold of me on. All right, so let's get started. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to use, these are called the Archetype cards, Oracle cards. They are by Carolyn Miss. We're going to pull one for the Divine Masculine and one for the Divine Feminine and see what archetype energy that they are standing in, okay? And then we'll move on to the connecting energy that comes up, and then we'll work on the divine masculine, divine feminine, and messages and future energies. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, we're going to do a little bit of shuffling here, and I'll introduce the cards. These are the Psychic Tarot for the heart. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, both by John Holland. So for the connecting energies, we're going to use the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And then we'll use Romance Angel Oracle cards and the Archangel Oracle cards for messages, both by Doreen Virtue. We got the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards and the Crystal Vision Tarot by Jennifer Galasso for clarification on these cards. Okay, so let's get started. We'll work with the archetype first. So, Spirit Guides, I ask you to bring forth one card for the Divine Masculine and one card for the Divine Feminine in the archetype energy in which they are standing in presently. All right, so we're Divine Masculine first, Spirit. Divine Masculine first. What archetype energy is the Divine Masculine standing in? Hero, heroine. Okay, so the light attribute to this card is passion for a journey of personal empowerment. The shadow attribute is um, escapism and false sense of heroine. Okay, so that's the energy, the archetype energy the Divine Masculine is in. He is in this hero or heroine attribute. So we're going to read that, see what the message comes forth with the heroine, this card. Here we go. Okay, so confronts increasingly difficult obstacles to awaken an inner spiritual power and achieve a heroic vision that ultimately serves the tribe. Conquer survival fears that might compromise a journey of empowerment. And the shadow hero heroine succeeds only by disempowering others. So I feel that look for a history of facing and overcoming odds in both material and spiritual realms. So I feel that the divine masculine is standing in his. I feel that he is confronting difficult obstacles that will eventually awaken his inner spiritual power. That's what I feel. That's the archetype energy I feel the divine masculine is standing in. So, what about the feminine? What is she standing in? We got slave, light attribute, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And the shadow attribute is giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. So I'm feeling with the divine feminine that she's surrendering to the divine, and she's putting all of her trust into the divine when it comes to this connection. That's what I feel for the divine feminine in her present moment. She is surrendering her power of choice to the divine. She is letting go of outcomes, and she is giving her complete trust to the divine to um, embrace whatever choice is coming towards her. So that's good. So the divine masculine is surrendering. I feel the divine masculine is he's walking on a path. He's finding the passion in awakening his inner spiritual strength, and the divine feminine is surrendering her choices to the divine, is what I feel. Okay. All right. So let's do a future energy. What's the future archetype energy? Mother, light attribute, nurturance, patience, and unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. So, future archetype energies, I feel, are nurturing energies. I feel that this connection is going to be nurtured. Okay, so let's move on. All right. So what's the connective energies with this divine masculine, divine feminine that I'm channeling? What's present connecting energies? What is the present energies in this connection? Okay. So we got first chakra, Archangel Michael, and it's in reverse. It's number 35, which adds up to an 8. Okay. So I feel, I don't know if I showed you guys these. This is the mother. This is the nurturing future archetype energies. This is the divine masculine's energy he's standing in presently. And this is the feminine energy that she's standing in presently, the archetype energy from the present divine feminine. Okay. So we got this card, number 35, which adds up to an 8. So there's a definite change coming. When I see the first chakra, which is the root chakra, in reverse, that tells me that there's some kind of blocked energy. And then we got the number 22. So the yin and the yang. So I feel that there's a block energy. I feel in the a masculine energy is what I feel for this connecting energy in this twin flame, the twin flames that I am channeling. Okay, so we get the yin and the yang. So I feel that there needs to be some kind of grounding in this energy. Okay. So let's check and see. I think when it's in the upright position, it's in the yin, but I'm not for sure. So we're going to double check that. Okay, so when it's in the upright position, it says this card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuitive, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine the present activity. It is a especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective, so open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is intention here. So I think yin is the feminine cycle and yang is the masculine cycle. Okay. So what they're asking is to unblock that root chakra and tap into this yin cycle. Tap in, balance this masculine energy or feminine energy. Tap into your intuition. In order to do that, you need to unblock your root chakra, is what I feel for connecting energies for the twins that I am channeling right now. Man, I'm knocking things everywhere. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's pull divine masculine. We're going to do divine masculine, divine feminine, head, heart, and physical space. Okay. So, spirit, let's do divine masculine, head, heart, and physical space. All right. So, what's going on divine masculine's head space? Okay, headspace. And we got the truth card, okay? So Phil in the divine masculine's um headspace. Now remember the archetype that he's standing in is passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And then we got the judgment card, which is the truth card. So I feel that he needs to balance his scales, and which could be the reason why we got the root chakra reverse and yin and yang card. Okay. So I feel that he needs to balance his scales of truth spiritually. And that's why he's in this archetype of passion for journey of empowerment. So I feel that he is standing in his truth, his spiritual truth. He is contemplating how to balance them scales, is what I feel. Okay. So we're going to clarify using the Crystal Vision Tarot as far as, wow, I got cards reversed and flipped, and what a mess. All right, so let's clarify the judgment card. I feel that he could be being called into his life's purpose. He's being revealed the truth of his spiritual path, I feel. And I do feel that the divine masculine is surrounded by angels. And I feel that they are nurturing him and showing him what he needs to unblock that root chakra to balance his masculine and feminine energy, to realize the spiritual truth. That's what I feel. All right. So what we're going to do is just spread these crystal vision tarots out and clarify. So let's clarify the judgment card. Please, for divine masculine's headspace. Yes. We got the magician. So he has everything he needs to um to balance them scales, to tap into that feminine energy, tap into his intuition. He has everything he needs to figure out the truth and to step into his spiritual empowerment. He has all the tools that is required to that he is being called. I feel that he's being called spiritually to use these tools and to realize and I feel that with the future energy, that nurturing mother energy may have something to do with this yin and yang card here in the yin cycle. He is being called to nurture himself, to utilize everything, all the tools that he has available to him to balance them spiritual scales, is what I feel. All right. So let's move on to the feminine. Where's the feminine standing in her 3D space? Yes. So she got the Five of Swords energy, win or lose. So in her headspace, she's like win or lose. So we're going to check, we're going to clarify that. What's up with the feminine's headspace, Five of Swords energy? Yes, she is understanding that win or lose, that this will turn. This is a faded energy. This is a faded win or lose. Whatever this energy is that's going on in her head, she understands that it's faded. And it is in destiny's hands, just like here. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Absolutely. And she is, win or lose, she is definitely in her headspace. She is surrendering that choice to the divine, win or lose, despite whatever comes towards her, is what I feel. She is riding that wheel of fortune. All right, so what's going on with the connection energies for these twins in their headspace? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, in the connecting headspace energy is, I feel that, they both know how they feel. And I feel that they are both letting their heart and soul sing with joy, because I feel that the feminine is releasing control to destiny about what is fated in her life. And I feel that the masculine is nurturing that yin cycle by tapping into his intuition and balancing the scales of his spiritual truth, and understanding that everything he has, all the tools that he has available to him, is what he is tapping into. Okay. Passion. So that's what their connecting energy is for their headspace. So let's get let's move this up here and get a couple of cards to clarify this passion that's connecting the twins' headspace. Clarify this passion card. Okay. So we got the answer is yes, numbing, action, and dark night of the soul. Okay. So I feel that, yes, these twins realize by going through the dark night of the soul that that was what was numbing the return of these twins. Okay. That's what I feel for the connecting headspace energy. Okay. So let's move on to the divine masculine's heart space. What's going on with the masculine's heart space? So he's still trapped in a little bit of fear in his heart space. And he's not realizing that it's all in his head with the Eight of Swords energy. He's not literally trapped. It's all in his head. And, and he's keeping them thought patterns are keeping this heart trapped, is what I feel. Okay. So let's move on to clarifying these Eight of Swords and the bi-masculine's heart space. Yes. And it's due to some kind, I feel, of a mother aspect. And this is the second time the mother and the empress basically are the same cards. I feel that this that something to do with his mother is keeping him trapped in fear in his heart space. He needs to heal that. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the feminine. What's going on with the feminine's heart space? Okay, so we got the 8. And I feel it's cool that both of the masculine and feminine both got an 8 for their heart space. Okay. So we got dedicated effort. And this is the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel that the divine feminine's heart space is she's dedicating an effort to learning how to um, let go of control. And she's making an effort to learn how to possibly open up that heart chakra. So let's clarify that. 7 of Swords. I feel that she's learning how to um, I feel that she's learning a lesson about being defensive. That's what I feel in her heart space. So I feel that maybe these two could be mirroring. That's why they both got 8s. And I feel that, she's mirroring back to the masculine, that defensiveness from needing for that from that fear that he feels in his heart space that has something to do with his mother. Okay, that's making this heart space a bit defensive, and I feel that the divine feminine is making the effort to defend her heart space about, look, I know you're trapped and I know the reason why. And I understand your defensiveness. And I'm making an effort to learn things right along with you on how to heal this, is what I feel. All right, so let's pull a romance angel card for the connecting heart space energy for these twins. Connecting heart space energy is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So we got 2 cards with an effort on it. And we got the feminine dedicated effort and make the effort. Okay. So I feel that this connection is, I feel that their heart spaces, in the heart space, there is an effort being made. And I feel that the feminine is dedicating herself to making this effort, okay, to possibly help heal the masculine, is what I feel, okay? So let's move on to clarifying to make the effort in the heart shock or the heart space connection. Okay. So, yes, pride and ego and mask is what I feel. So I feel in the heart space that could be why there is a bit of a defensive energy on the divine feminine's part, and why the masculine is trapped in fear when it comes to something with his mom. And I feel that that's what this mask is about. That's what he's trapped in. That's the mask that he's hiding behind, has everything to do with his pride and ego, and it's keeping him trapped in fear, is what I feel. And I also feel that the feminine is making the effort to help heal him and help remove this mask of pride and ego. I feel that there is some kind of an effort um, between these twins. Somebody is making the effort to possibly remove this mask of being trapped in fear because of pride and ego. Okay, so let's move on. Divine masculine's 3D space. What's going on in his 3D space? The heart chakra. So his heart chakra is opening in the 3D space. So that's amazing. All right, so let's clarify that heart chakra. Yes, the 2 of Cups. So I feel, yes, he is in the 3D space. He's opening that heart chakra. He's tapping into that um that connecting energy, that yin cycle, and understanding the nurturing aspect of it. I feel that he is opening his heart to this soulmate twin flame connection, is what I feel. All right, so we are going to pull another clarifier on that. Yes, this dreamy procrastination energy. I feel that he has perhaps been trapped in some kind of an illusion about this connection. And I feel that he is opening his heart chakra to understand what kind of a connection it is. So, what's going on with the feminine in her 3D space? Healing. So we got the Six of Swords energy. So she's healing. And I feel, like I said, I feel she's mirroring this. And look how the green is in the root chakra space. Okay. So I feel that the divine feminine is mirroring this healing back to her masculine in the root chakra. Because remember, the root chakra was in reverse in the present connecting energies. And look, I feel that there's some healing going on in that root chakra energy. And I feel that they're both tapping into that yin energy to bring about this cyclic change in this connection, is what I feel for the 3D space. Yes. And bringing about a new beginning, possibly a new spiritual beginning, a new beginning here in the 3D world, or maybe just healing some part of maybe the masculine energy of their self. Okay. So let's clarify another one for the divine feminine. Yes. And I feel that there's some kind of a celebration coming here in the 3D world, is what I feel. Possibly news of a maybe going out together and celebrating this new beginning here in the 3D world, or celebrating the healing aspect and opening up the heart chakra, is what I feel. All right. So let's get the romance angel cards and pull one for the 3D connecting energy here for these twins. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So here in the 3D world, in the present energy, we got reconciliation. And I feel that it has everything to do with this twin wanting to come back into union and the other twin healing. And that's why there's some kind of celebration happening. All right. So let's clarify that with the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards. Okay. So yes, reconciliation. And we got summer, soulmate, and karmic partner. So I feel that reconciliation, somebody from your past is coming back. I feel that something is being illuminated when it comes to a karmic partner, about them either being a soulmate karmic partner, or um, something is being illuminated. Perhaps a karmic partner is coming back to reconcile with somebody, and it could trigger some kind of illumination in this soulmate connection, is what I feel. And that could be why the feminine has this Three of Cups energy, because this Three of Cups energy can be a third person, which makes sense with the karmic partner and the soulmate. So I feel that there's some kind of illumination coming here in the 3D world that's going to trigger a reconciliation for the divine masculine coming forward towards the divine feminine. And they feel that this karmic partner is what's going to illuminate this connection, this reconciliation, this soulmate connection. All right. So let's do that's what the connecting 3D energies are in the present moment. I do feel that a karmic partner is going to be illuminated, and I feel it's going to be on a divine feminine's part, because that's going to help trigger and heal the divine masculine into opening up his heart chakra and coming forward in this connection. All right, so now what we're going to do is check in on future connecting energies. So we're going to pull one energy oracle card, one divine masculine card for future energies, one divine feminine card for future energies, and then we'll clarify with the crystal vision tarot. So future connecting energies is the third chakra. So I feel that these twins are going to be stepping into their life's purpose, because this is the third chakra. It's your solar plexus chakra. That's where your life force energy comes from. That's where your joy, your happiness comes from, your inner strength, your willpower. Okay. So that's cool for future connecting energies. Okay. So the divine masculine got the crown chakra. So I feel he is definitely stepping into that spiritual empowerment. He is listening. He has opened and he is listening to what spirit has to say by stepping into that life force energy, stepping into his life's purpose. And then the future energies for the feminine is seek the truth. And I feel that she is stepping into that solar plexus energy and finding out the truth. She is seeking the truth about the higher connection. Okay, for future energies. I feel that this couple I am channeling, I feel, or they are just going to know. Like the truth is just going to be intuitively revealed, because they are going to have this the willpower and the inner strength to listen to spirit. All right, so let's clarify. First, we'll start off with the third chakra, the solar plexus energy. So let's clarify the solar plexus third chakra energy for connecting energy. Yes, we got the Queen of Swords. So again, some kind of truth, some kind of um um like I feel that this is a feminine energy that's standing in her power. Okay, so let's clarify that again. Yes, victory. I feel that there's going to be victory over this feminine standing into her power. So I feel that maybe the masculine might be tapping into his feminine truth and succeeding in doing it. Okay, so let's clarify the crown chakra for the divine masculine. Yes, I feel that he is going to go through a spiritual rebirth, is what I feel. There's going to be a complete ending to this cycle and a spiritual rebirth happening. And we kind of seen that in his headspace with the judgment card showing up, like that spiritual rebirth, that second chance energy. All right, so let's move on to the divine feminine and seeking the truth for future energies. Yes, she is seeking the truth about her king. She wants to know the truth about how her king feels. That's what I feel. Okay. And that's why the feminine energy popped out with the Queen of Swords, because she is going to succeed at stepping into that power and finding out the truth about how her king feels. Okay. So, yes. And I feel that she is going to also be have that financial stability in her future. I feel that she is knowing she is going to step into her power and understand that this king energy, this king of cups energy is not only romantic, but he's stable, and he is going to set her be financially set to take care of her, possibly even marriage here in the 3D world. That's what I felt. I felt future energies is that the divine feminine is going to tap into her inner power and seek the truth about this king, and possibly whether or not he wants to marry her. Maybe he loves her enough to marry her. Well, obviously, this is twin flames, so absolutely. All right. So let's move on to let's get some messages back and forth between these twins. Put this up here with the twin flame message cards by Mystic Moon. So we'll do the divine masculine first and see what message he has to his feminine. What message does the divine masculine have to his feminine? What message does the masculine have to his feminine? All right, so the first message to the feminine from the masculine is seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Okay, so why is the masculine saying that, Spirit? Why is he saying that? What's behind that? All right, so we're going to pull a masculine energy card. So what's going on with the masculine? Why is he saying that? Yeah, it's not easy to deal with because he knows he needs to find balance in this situation. Okay, so seeing you reminds me of things I know deep down that's not always easy to deal with, like trying to find balance and tapping into um the justice energy. Okay, so have understanding that he has everything he needs to find the balance in his emotional, physical, and spiritual life. Okay, and seeing you feminine isn't always easy to deal with because that makes him realize that he needs to find this balance. And I think it's cool that it's a number 11 too. All right. All right, so let's pull another. What other message does the masculine have to the feminine? I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Okay, so what's that about, masculine? What is that about? Let's do further explanation. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions, right? So we got the light card, which is the sun card. So I feel that he needs to illuminate something within his life. He needs to he knows that you're right about something, but he needs to come to his own conclusions. Like things have to be illuminated for him to understand it, is what I feel. Okay. He knows you're right, but he needs to find his own understanding in the situation. All right. So let's move on. One more message from the masculine to the feminine. My heart is telling me just do it. And that's why his heart chakra card showed up in the 3D space, because his heart is telling him just do it. So let's clarify that with the masculine card. Just do what? We got the Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, and decisions. So they're telling him to move forward, to make that choice, to make that decision, to move forward. That's what his heart is telling him. Okay, so feminine to the masculine. What's your message to the masculine? I am a better person because of you. So let's clarify that with a feminine card. What does that mean? Yes, that she can embrace the world because um because you made her a better person. You did something to make her embrace herself. I feel that this is the world card in the traditional tarot. So I feel that you, masculine, made her a better person to help her embrace this cycle and embrace this new world that she has took on. Embrace things that maybe she had a fear of, because we got the orange and the yellow and the blue. And I felt, look at the illumination in the heart chakra too. So I feel that my divine masculine helped open that, help illuminate that heart chakra, and to help her make her a better person is what I feel. Okay. So one another message from the feminine to the masculine. Is it possible to forgive and forget? So what is that about, feminine? Forgive and forget, and we got the Six of Pentacles, and giving and receiving of this energy here in the 3D world. Is it possible to forgive and forget? um Forgive for the possible blockage of giving and receiving, and forget all that has happened here in the 3D world, and learn how to give and take in this partnership is what I feel that she is trying to tell her masculine. All right, so let's pull one more message from the feminine to the masculine. I need more time to figure things out, she says. All right, so let's pull a um clarifier from the feminine on that. Yes. So that she can let her heart out of that cage and master her emotions. I feel that she needs more time to figure out how to um, heal this energy, to become unstuck in this heart chakra energy. Okay. I feel that she needs more time to um, learn what caged that heart in the first place. Learn what energy is keeping her stuck and keeping her heart caged, I feel. Okay. All right. So let's get a couple of archangel messages for final messages for this twin flames that I am channeling. So give me two cards, one for the masculine and one for the feminine. All right. So Archangel for the masculine. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting previous challenges. So this Archangel Jeremiah is helping him to overcome these difficulties that's keeping him stuck in that trapped in fear energy in his heart space. That's what I felt. All right. So feminine. What energy, what archangel is what the feminine? Gifts from God, Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So the feminine is receiving some kind of gift, and I feel that it's her masculine. All right, so let's do one for the connecting energy. Moon cycles. So they're telling you to pay attention to the moon cycles and how you feel and the emotions that may come up or need to be purged or healed. Okay, so the connection has something to do with the moon cycles. And the crazy thing is that next week, not this week coming, but next week we have a super moon, a blood moon, full moon lunar eclipse in the star sign of Leo. So that moon cycles card could be a significant message concerning a time frame, okay, for the twins that I am channeling, okay? So, with that being said, I want to tell you all thank you for watching. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. Thank you for all the subscriptions, the subscribers, rather, to my channel. I love reading your comments, so please continue. I hope this resonated, If it didn't, don't make it fit. If it did, that's fine too. If you'd like something more personal, you can contact me at a crow's call or hit one of the links in the lower right hand corner of my YouTube channel. All right, so thank you and blessed be from the crow's priestess.